Hey guys, so this is my Stephen King book collection part 4, as the title says. If you have not seen parts 1, 2, or 3, I would check them out either before or after this video, just so you can see my entire collection. Yeah, I know in part 3 I said that I was done, that I had every book that I wanted, but long story short, I moved all of my Stephen King books to my wall, and I have shelves on my wall. Here, I'll show it real quick here, just so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. So I have room for more books, and now I can actually see all the ones that I have, because before I kind of had them like tucked away. Okay, you guys, with that said and out of the way, let's get started. And yeah, I had the setup here a little bit different because I feel every time I have my book collection videos, when I had them all stacked right here, you can clearly see all the books there and you know what I'm going to talk about. So I figured the setup in front of me, it makes it a little more surprising, and so I don't know, just changing things up. It's 2022. I don't know, guys. Alright, you guys, so the first one here I'm going to have is Just After Sunset. Well, this paperback edition. Yeah, I know it's short stories, so pretty excited to read that. I personally really like Stephen King's short stories. I don't know, I feel like he sometimes gets more to the point, and I feel like with King, he sometimes has a tendency to go on tangents. And alright, next one here I have is The Shining, with this beautiful illustration of Danny front and center, and I love this yellow color scheme. Excuse me. I love this yellow color scheme so much. I remember buying this, they have the cover with like red rum and more like tied into the movie, but I love this cover the best, in my opinion. Next one here I have, and I had this already in another video, but I don't have this edition anymore. I switched it out for this one because I know I said this before, if I see a book with a better cover or a cover edition that I like better, I'm going to easily switch it out. And that is with Misery. Classic fucking cover, classic story, classic movie, even with Castle Rock Season 2, with Lizzie playing Annie. She did a great job. I love anything that has to do with Misery. Next one here, I also had this one as well, but I switched it out for this cover because I like this one a lot better. I like the illustration better. I love the color scheme. It looks more ominous to me, and I don't know, I wanted this version, and when I saw it, I was like, yep, I'll get it. And that is Bag of Bones. This one in a different edition, but I think I'm starting to see a trend here. This cover to me is far better, and I had a paperback, now this is hardcover. And I know this book is either loved or hated, so I personally love it. So that is Dreamcatcher. So is nonfiction, and that is on writing. His tips and his insight of what was going on in his life during different works of his, and just growing up, and I enjoyed it. It's definitely, if you like Stephen King, I definitely suggest reading this. It was fun. I know in my last video I said I did not have any interest in these books, and I don't care, but curiosity got the best of me, and some of these covers are amazing, and I just hear a lot of hype about it. And I know I don't have them all, I only have a couple. I know in the entire series I think there's like 7 or 8 books. And I know there was a failed movie. So, I know the gist of everything, but I don't know like the specific details, but we'll see. And that is the Dark Tower series. I have a couple of them here. The first one here I have is book 1, The Gunslinger, and I love this, but it says revised and expanded throughout, so I don't know if this is like I guess this is like a revised edition, I guess, or cleaned up, I don't know. But this is just The Gunslinger. People say this is the worst one in the series. But I like this cover with the crow, and then you have Roland in the back. But yeah. I'll definitely check it out. I know people said you gotta get through the first book, so Alright, next one here I have is volume 2, which is the drawing of the three, which so far this is my favorite cover. I love the artwork, the color scheme, the illustration. I love the whole mood, and it's definitely intriguing, and it's very cool. I love it. If I had the whole series in this style, this illustration style, I'd be so happy. And that is the drawing of the three. Here, I'll zoom in so you guys can get a good look. Like, come on, that's great. Alright, next one here is I have book number 3, The Wastelands, which I know I've seen a different cover of this with a train as well. I don't know the significance of the train. I have to read it, obviously, but this one has a train too, but it's kind of distorted, and I don't know. It's cool. I like it. I don't have any problems with that. And lastly here, you guys, we have book number 4, which this is paperback, but it's a bigger edition. I think it's like a special edition because there are some illustrations in here. Here, like, look at this. Look at this illustration. I'll zoom in for you guys. Creepy. Ooh. Ooh. Very cool. Wizard and glass. You know, so. Alright, you guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it.